Okay, welcome back to the deep dive. We've got quite a stack here today. Guides, videos, even some Reddit chats, all focused on one thing, using meta ads, so Facebook and Instagram, for local business leads.
That's right. And what we're really trying to unpack here is how you, if you run a professional service business, could be roofing, contracting, maybe a chiropractor, dentist, you name it, how you can actually use these digital ads on Meta to get a predictable flow of new business. It's about attracting customers right in your area.
So let's jump right in. Why Meta? Why is it such a go-to for finding local customers?
Well, the biggest reason is simple. Your customers are already spending time there daily, scrolling Facebook, checking Instagram. It's where they are.
Okay, that makes sense.
And honestly, the platforms themselves have made generating leads, the actual process, surprisingly straightforward.
Easier than trying to reach everyone nationally, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. For a local business focusing on an audience of maybe, say, 500,000 to 1.5 million people in your specific service area, that's just way more manageable.
Right, less noise.
Exactly. And usually less competition locally, too. So it's easier to kind of stand out, be a leader in your town or region. Plus, you can build trust more easily when you're speaking directly to your local community.
Okay, so they're there. It's simpler, less competitive. Makes sense. How do you actually get started? The sources mentioned Facebook Ads Manager.
Yep, that's where it begins. You create a new campaign, and the key thing is selecting the lead's objective. That tells Meta what you're aiming for, getting contact info, or starting a conversation.
And you want the manual option.
Yeah, the sources recommend going with a manual lead campaign. It just gives you a bit more control over everything, rather than letting Meta automate too much right away.
Control's good. What about naming? Seems trivial, but the sources mention it.
Yeah, keep it organized. Something clear like your company name leads, your niche test version helps you track things later.
Okay.
And definitely turn on Advantage campaign budget. You set a daily budget, say $100, just as an example, and Meta's AI will work out how to best spend that money across your different ads to get you the most leads.
And optimize for volume.
For starting out, yeah, optimizing for highest volume is often the simplest way and can get you good results without overcomplicating things.
Got it. So campaign setup, budgets optimizing. How do you nail the local part? The targeting.
Right, targeting is key. You need to focus squarely on your service area. You can search for specific cities, towns, postcodes, or even literally drop a pin on the map and target like a 10-kilometer radius around your office.
Dropping a pin, that's pretty specific.
Yeah, and you'll want to adjust the age range too. If your customers are typically, say, over 30, set the minimum age to 30 or 35. Maybe 35, 60, depending on what you offer.
Now, I saw something interesting. The sources suggested maybe not layering on lots of interest for local.
That's a great point. Yeah, surprisingly, for many local campaigns, especially if you've got a decent age range set, leaving the detailed interest targeting fairly open can actually work better.
Really? Why is that?
Well, if you restrict it too much locally, you might just end up increasing your costs per lead because Meta has fewer people to work with. Let the location and age do the heavy lifting first.
But what about getting leads from outside the area? I saw that mentioned as a challenge.
That can happen sometimes. Meta might push the boundaries a bit. The fix is often to add really clear location mentions in your ad text serving the Anytown area,
Yeah.
or put a qualifying question right in your lead form like, do you live within our service area? Yes, no.
Okay, makes sense. Let's talk ads, the actual images and text. Dynamic creative came up a lot.
Yeah, dynamic creative is pretty powerful for this. You enable it, and then you can upload a bunch of different assets, multiple images or videos, several headlines, different text descriptions, calls to action.
And meta mixes and matches.
Exactly. It tests all the combinations automatically and figures out which ones resonate best with your audience, saves you a ton of manual testing.